First thing we're going to do is head over to the market and find the pet that we want to use. Now that I've picked up my pet, I'm going to head over to weapons. I need a front weapon and a back weapon. So again, I'm going to look at the tier floor price, try to find weapons that are near to that. We're doing 2 weapons, 3 pieces of armor, so now we need to go to pet parts and we need to select the 3 pet parts that we want to use. I'm going to use the helmet, the breast, and the back leg. So now I'm going to tinker my pet parts to create blueprints so I can use those to start creating my armors. So first select your pet part, then select tinker, and it will send you over to materials, and this is when you will start creating your blueprints. So for creating blueprints, there's 4 different combinations of materials, so the easiest way to do it is just note them down so you're not repeating them and wasting materials and making extra blueprints. Once you've made your blueprints, it's time to start making your armor. So first, I recommend taking your base armor blueprint and creating armors from that, and then proceeding to take the other 3 blueprints and creating armor with that. Another thing I recommend is seeing which materials each add-on uses. From my experience, the optics and the nanomaterials are the most expensive, so you'd want to make armors using the least amount of those as possible. Once you have built your armors with all 4 of your blueprints, now it's time to start forging them together. So we're going to take the armors from common to uncommon, uncommon to rare, and then rare to epic. So that is 3 different levels, and there are 3 different add-ons. So every time you advance your armor level, you increase it by 1 add-on. So start by taking a base armor, usually with 3 or 4 bars, and do that the first time. You can use any glowing one the first go around with the forges, so you'll include 4 glowing matching armors. And then next, the piece that you want to add on, you will select it first out of the 4, and you have to also make sure it's glowing, and then you can fill it in with whatever you want. So you'll have to do this every time you advance your piece of armor to the next level. The best way to get help while making these 2 is to go ahead and join our Discord. Everyone's super helpful there. There's also a channel for trading and such, so if you need more materials, if you need weapons that you like, you can just take a screenshot, post them in the chat, see who's selling them, and work out a deal that way too. Okay, now that you have made your piece of epic armor with all of the add-ons, the next step is to color it and add glow. Make sure that you purchase the paint flask first or the glow first. Make sure it's glowing. Forge it and then go get the other one afterwards, just to make sure that it's still matching, because sometimes as the avatar increases in levels, it loses compatibility with other items on the market. So just be aware of that. We're going to go to the market and we're going to look for a matching piece of armor to add to the forge, and then we're going to proceed to fill the other 3 with unmatching leftover armors from when we were turning our blueprints into armors. Personally, for me, I find the most efficient way is to use 1 matching either piece of armor or toolbox and 3 unmatching pieces of armor. It also helps you clear out your inventory. So now we have turned this piece of armor into legendary, and now you're going to do the exact same thing for your other 2 pet parts. I'm not going to show that step by step, but you just need to do the exact same thing. So next step is the fun part. We're going to go under heroes, we're going to select our avatar, and then we're going to go under armory. Once we've selected our hero and click forge, you have to add each piece of armor 1 by 1. So once you've added your armor 1 by 1, you now have a 5 out of 5 Season 2 Legendary. If you want to just go ahead and look on the market for 1, 2, you're more than welcome to. It's a bit cheaper to do it this way. This cost me about 1,500 Bayou, and that is quite a bit lower than the floor price for a fully equipped pet. And pretty much the next step for these pets is to take them on missions. You can earn rewards like Bayou, more NFTs, and they'll also be used as like a game pass when Ajuna launches their game Mogways in the future. Thank you for watching.